But Todd signing his prenup 4 hours before the wedding. The good thing is it's on camera. That's the bad thing about reality TV. It will come back and bite you in the culo. Cause when he played this in court, like yo, judge, look how they got me. I did it because I didn't want her to call off the wedding. I loved her, but and if I didn't sign it, then I feel like people was gonna feel like, I didn't really love her. So I signed it, Judge, because it was on TV. It was gonna make me look bad if I didn't sign it. People would say that, I was after her money, and her mother was already accusing me of all kinds of stuff. All her friends were saying this, and then the people that was watching the show, they felt like I wasn't really in love with her. But Judge, look, I was with her for 11 years, Judge. I gave her two beautiful children. You know, I didn't just leave a year, 2 years. I was with her for over a decade, Judge. They threw this paper in my face, and I only signed it because I just wanted to prove that I loved her, even though I know it wasn't right. I didn't have no legal counsel with me, Judge. You know, they just put me under pressure, Judge, and the TV cameras was in my face. I didn't, I just signed it, Judge. I'm telling you, nigga, you better lay it on thick, Todd. You better lay it on thick. You got video evidence, bro, that they came and did this before. Yo, my nigga, you can win that part. You can win that part. You can be like, yo, judge, she had a lawyer at the wedding. She had a lawyer bring it to me. She didn't give it to me. She had a lawyer. I couldn't even talk to her because I couldn't see her before the wedding and be like, yo, this is what we doing, judge? Like, yo, judge, this isn't fair. I signed it under duress, judge. I really didn't want to sign it, but I didn't want her to kill off the wedding. I flew my mother in. I flew my kids in. I had all my homeboys. They was there. I spent all this money for hotels and this, that, and the other. The catering, judge. I just signed it because I didn't want everybody to think that I was after her money. It wasn't even about that, Judge. They put me like they had the cameras in my face. I'm telling you, nigga, I would be sitting there pouring it on. I did. I said, Judge, I signed it because I loved her. I knew it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right, Judge, but I loved her. Like, nigga, I'll be laying it on thick, thicker than peanut butter. On white bread that ain't toasted, nigga, I'll be laying it on thick. That nigga, he got an argument right there, baby. Like, that nigga signed the prenup 4 hours, bro. Right? Look at this, 4 hours to the wedding. Like, I wasn't even dressed yet, Your Honor. I had to put my pants on. I was going to put my suit on, and I get a knock, and it's the lawyer. She comes in with this stupid ass grin on her face, knowing she about to slap me with a prenup and saying that Candy's not going to walk down the aisle unless I sign this, Judge. Judge, I'm not a lawyer. I didn't know what I was reading. I didn't know what I was reading. I just looked at it because the TV camera's in my face, and I wanted to appear smart. So I just looked over it with the best that I could do. I'm not a legal guy, Your Honor. I didn't go to school for divorce law. I just looked on it, but I knew the world was watching and they was going to accuse me of just wanting her for her money. Mama Joyce was drilling me, and I knew if I didn't sign it, Mama Joyce would have been like, "I told you, Candy, I told you." So I signed it, Judge. Yes, I signed it. But I'm telling you, Judge, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, Judge. I loved her. You see, I was with her for a decade and some change, Judge. We got 2 beautiful children, Judge, please. I was under distress, Judge. I felt like I had a gun to my head. All them cameras in my face, Judge. I didn't know what to do. I'm telling you. Lay it on thick, Todd. Lay it on thick. Yeah, man. Poor Todd. But whew, Todd will be all right. Hopefully, he have a judge that's sympathetic to his situation. But shout out to Kandi. Shout out to Todd. Y'all figure it out. Do what's best for the kids. Kids come first. Once the kids get older, they'll be saying F you both. Yeah, man. But now all jokes aside though, I just really felt like uh that was foul to hit him with a prenup 4 hours before the wedding. I'm telling you. I wish I still had that YouTube show. I was like, Todd, no, Todd, no. That was some evil, something real evil to do. They shouldn't even had a wedding until that was worked out legally. They should have really worked on that prenup and got that done before the wedding. And if it wasn't signed, sealed, and delivered, they shouldn't have never had a wedding. They shouldn't have never had a wedding. You don't get on you don't get a nigga back like that. They shouldn't have never had no wedding. They shouldn't have invited all those people and had everything there, all them Bravo cameras until they worked it out, man. They shouldn't have never did that. Like that was like giving him the impression that, man, forget that prenup, nigga. We getting married. I love you, Bo. Who gonna check me, Bo?